Well, we're stuck inside, and that means one thing: movie time. But we're talking 1980s movies, the ones you love and are convinced your kids will love too. But do they still hold up? Are they appropriate for today's kids? Times have changed. We'll be guiding you through the movie watching process with curse word counts, cigarette smoking appearances, violence, boobies, and the sexual innuendos that the 80s loved so much. So much. I mean, way too much. Hi, I'm Julie, and today on Quarantine Queens, we are giving you the mom lowdown on Beetlejuice. That's right, Beetlejuice is back. It was on Broadway, and now we're all feeling the Beetlejuice nostalgia, but is it the right movie choice for the whole family? Well, this is the official roadmap to the exact times to fast forward, cover eyes, or cough loudly over some questionable language. Every week we will pick a classic film and break down what's appropriate, what's borderline, and what's fun for the whole family. Gotta include them all. Well, you have to nowadays. I remember Beetlejuice as a funny, weird, wonderful movie from my childhood. The cast is a literal 1980s dream. I mean, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice is perfection. Winona Ryder is like this dark, angsty teen. Love it. Gina Davis rocking that house coat. Catherine O'Hara with her supreme 1980s fashion. Boom. A young, very good looking, very good looking Alec Baldwin. Wow. And the list goes on. If your mind is filled with homeschooling and hand washing, as it should, here's a quick reminder of what Beetlejuice is all about. Okay, so a young couple owns a farmhouse, holy shit, dies and becomes ghosts. An eccentric couple and their daughter move into the house and want to renovate it. And we're not talking Joanna Gaines style here. No. We're talking over the top 80s decor. The young ghost couple is pissed and want them out. The daughter has teen angst because, well, obvi, she hates her parents, helps a ghost, summons a demon ghost, Beetlejuice, even though everyone said not to. Typical teen. Beetlejuice wreaks havoc and chaos ensues. Got it? Good. I'm tired. Well, let's get started with the curse words. The word hell makes an appearance 5 times at 17 minutes and 50 seconds, 23 minutes and 45 seconds, 25 minutes and 52 seconds, 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 10 seconds. That's a lot of hell. Shit makes its way in 1 time at 1 hour and 8 minutes, and the F-bomb explodes once at 50 minutes and 23 seconds. The F-bomb is a biggie. I'm talking Hiroshima-style bomb here. Beetlejuice really goes for it, and there is no mistaking it. Yeah. Although overall there is not a ton of cursing, there is enough to make its mark. Depending on your kid's age, you may want to at least fast forward through the F-bomb and maybe just talk over the hells and the shit. Should we bleep that? Cigarette smoking lit up the screen during Beetlejuice 5 times. One of those 5 times, it had a decent message. Come on. It was, a dead, charred man is smoking, and we learned that's why he died. So, hey kids, look what happened if you smoke too much. I'm not sure that outweighs all the other casual smoking, but at least it's something. What did the 1980s love more than smoking? Boobs, and more boobs. Shockingly, in Beetlejuice, boobs stayed out of sight and out of mind. Wow. But don't you worry, Beetlejuice kept the sexual innuendos alive, unlike many of the characters. Get it? Because they're all dead. Sorry. Beetlejuice kisses Barbara without consent at 47 minutes and 16 seconds. Lifts her dress with a stick when she's not looking at 48 minutes and 58 seconds. Decides to marry a young Lydia, Winona's character, who is way underage. She's a teen, at 1 hour, 20 minutes and 55 seconds. He hits up a local brothel with shining lights that say girls on them and have scantily clad dead ladies dancing about in its balconies at 1 hour and 2 minutes, to which the caseworker, the dead caseworker for the dead people, refers to as a whorehouse at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Did she have to point it out so blatantly? We almost got by on that one. Also, whorehouse feels like a pretty offensive term, huh? How about hardworking house even when you have a headache, huh? How about that? Beetlejuice does not shy away from a crotch grab, or what do you want to call it, the jerk off gesture, or he's waxing the pole, whatever, at 48 minutes and 44 seconds. And of course, Beetlejuice gets inappropriately handsy with a dismembered pair of legs at 1 hour and 27 minutes. Just because they're dismembered does not mean you don't have to ask first. My dismembered legs. My choice. The sexual innuendos are plentiful, but the violence isn't. A+ on that, Beetlejuice. It doesn't come without a scare factor. Luckily, the dead, the monsters, the supernatural beings, etc., is not done at the high level of special effects that we have become so accustomed to today. It all looks so fake and is made to be so comical that it's hard to get scared by it. But do prepare yourself for a few decapitated heads at 17 minutes, some skin removal also at 17 minutes, dismembered bodies at 29 minutes and 36 seconds, and a scene where Beetlejuice is a really weird looking attack snake. At 59 minutes, it's kind of creepy. The fear factor will likely depend on age, but assume that skews fairly young. Where do you really have to be concerned with this movie? Well, there's a good number of casual suicide attempt mentions. Now remember, this is a movie that toys with the idea of death, and the one thing that connects a teenage Lydia to the afterlife is a dark and unusual personality, that's hers, that has a bit of an unhealthy obsession with death. Expect to hear some references to suicide a few times throughout the movie at 51 minutes and 5 seconds, 57 minutes and 26 seconds, 57 minutes and 40 seconds. There is a scene where Lydia is writing a suicide note at 1 hour, 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Dark? Yes. Heavy? It's handled lightly, which means that a talk is definitely in order on mental health. Here's some other things you may want to talk to your child about if you watch Beetlejuice. Okay, the afterlife, exorcism, demons, devils, lost souls, the supernatural, the paranormal, oh, and Valium. There's a Valium joke at 42 minutes and 40 seconds. It's a quickie, but if you have a kid who has an ear for detail or a little doctor in the making, you might have to talk about that too. Or just say, Valium? She said volume. Now look at how funny that decapitated dead person is, sweetie. Distraction is key. According to Common Sense Media, parents are recommending 13 years old and up to watch it. And kids are saying 10 years old and up. What are you saying? Leave us a comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.